Hi there, I'm Eric Linter with Starspeak for the second half of June 2018. This is a time of transition and changes as we close out spring and move on into summer. To begin with, the moon is waxing full, and as we look at the first major aspect of this second half of June, it's a Mercury opposition with Saturn. It's time to get serious, to be focused. If you happen to be born under the signs of Gemini or Virgo, you are probably facing a kind of weighty decision, and there will be plenty of room for second thoughts and second guesses as we plow through these two last weeks of the month. But for the time being, do your best, but be prepared to make adjustments. The weekend of the 16th and 17th is really highlighted by Father's Day on Sunday, but with the moon in Leo, there's an impulse to get out and enjoy life. We have an interesting situation where Mars is retrograding in Aquarius, hovering very close by the south node of the moon. And while this can certainly warm up certain friendships and relationships, it can also produce stresses and potential hostilities. Keep in mind, the north node in Leo is an affirmation of life and also a call to be creative and express your talents and share them with the world. We see great harmony on Sunday, the 17th. The moon in Leo is making nice with the Gemini sun. So moods are upbeat, and as noted, everybody is pretty much primed to have a good time. On Monday, the 18th, Neptune turns retrograde in the sign of Pisces. The planet of dreams and mysteries has been hovering the entire month at 16 degrees Pisces. It's effectively stationing. And here again, you may want to tune into your dreams, be attentive to them, and put your creative impulses to good use. Humanitarian causes may also be motivational under this station. Mercury's trine to Jupiter is a highlight of Tuesday the 19th. This is good news for people born under the water signs. Mercury is making its way through Cancer. Jupiter is in Scorpio. And the kind of magical optimism that attracts opportunities and the productivity of trust and faith, it's really powerful this week. Mercury makes a trine to Neptune the following day, just before midnight on Wednesday the 20th. And then, in a real shift of gears, the sun arrives in Cancer. The summer solstice is on Thursday the 21st. This is in the northern hemisphere, the day of the year with the longest amount of sunlight. And Venus is also in an opposition with Mars that day. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of here comes the sun wonderment, and mix it up with people, be sociable, and also try and be sensitive to, where Venus represents love and Mars is more connected with lust. Love wisely. Be aware of how other people are responding to your energy. Honor their needs. And talk about issues that may actually come to the surface on this day when the moon is also in testing angles with Mercury and Pluto. Some really good understanding of people can occur with a good, attitude and a curious mind, an open mind. You can listen and learn from loved ones. As we head towards the weekend of the 23rd and 24th, the sun is aligned with Uranus, And again, this is a positive energy that lends itself to being sociable, enjoying friendships. Basically, some Friday night gatherings are going to be pretty wonderful. But later during the night, in the wee hours of the morning, just after sunrise, Mercury is in an opposition with Pluto. And this can symbolize people butting heads. It's a mixed bag during the day, but the moon in Scorpio does conjoin Jupiter. And again, the possibility of a breakthrough, some understanding, realization is fairly strong. On the 25th, the Monday, Venus tests Jupiter, and always with Jupiter and Venus, the issue when they're in testing angles has to do with too much, overindulging. Even good things can, if they're literally out of proportion, become problematic. So pay attention to your budget, how much food you eat, drinking you do. Don't make promises you can't keep on that Monday. The moon is waxing full this week, and on Tuesday, with energy levels on the rise, Mars makes its turn to retrograde motion. And again, this is Mars at 9 degrees of Aquarius, close by the south node of the moon. There could be the return of an old friend into your awareness. There may also be an outbreak of hostilities. Be smart here. The sun is also nearing an opposition with Saturn, and relationships of all kinds, personal, professional, international, are all under increased scrutiny. Identify the areas of agreement, build upon them. It may be the time where certain relationships have outlived their usefulness, and a parting of ways could be imminent. Again, this is all happening around the time of the full moon, which is exact just after midnight during the very early morning, 12:53 a.m. on Thursday the 28th. This is the full moon in Capricorn. The moon is conjunct Saturn, and relationships remain a major theme. The need to firm up and focus on essential ties and commitments is very great. And on the opposite side of the coin, it may be time to distance yourself from certain partners who really just have differing agendas. Mercury arrives in Leo the following day, and every time Mercury changes signs, it typically causes some confusion, a need to rethink, reframe, and look at life differently can be helpful. Mercury is simultaneously moving into a square with Uranus. So again, mental gymnastics can be both entertaining or even scary. Watch your thoughts. Remember, you are much greater than what you think. We are all very complex, complicated beings. Plans are likely to change. Be prepared to adapt and make new ones, and all will be well. So it's a very busy second half of June. I want to encourage you to be out and about and enjoying life as much as you can. And thank you for sharing this time with me. You can contact me via email at stars@ericlinter.com, and look for my daily forecasts on the web at the spiritofchange.org website. Remember to keep looking up.